guys, Judy Haddad here, founder and executive director of 5 Purple Oranges and owner of Orange Purple Passions, my healing LLC. So 5 Purple Oranges, it's what I do. It's my charity that I founded after the loss of my son when we were hit by a truck in Dodge County, Wisconsin. But what's interesting, I'm coming to talk to you today about how maybe our paths change in life, but we don't really change ourselves. So I was thinking about that because I was watching on Amazon Prime some old TV shows from like the 90s that to me felt like old friends. Like sometimes I don't want to watch new content. I turn on the TV because without my son, like there's no noise in the house, there's no life in the house. It feels like there's nothing but me and my thoughts. And so I turn on the TV looking for those old friends, and I was watching Sybil because Marianne Baranski, is that her name? Christine Baranski, Marianne's the character, is like just total badass, right? In all her roles, she's just amazing. And made me think of like that's a pattern that I've had before in my youth. It might have been MASH reruns, or like sometimes I'll watch Schitt's Creek reruns, or just something where like the characters feel like a warm blanket that I put on myself. And so I was thinking about that and how, okay, those behaviors might be the same, but who I am is the same, but why and how I got here might have changed. So I was thinking about like me as an activist. I've always sort of been that person. When I was a kid, it was really important. Earth Day was a big thing, and I really just was interested in being green and taking care of the earth and recycling and just living as green as possible. And I passed that along. Sorry, I'm back. You'll see a little edit there. I had a client between shooting the beginning of this video and this half. So I'm going to try to jump right back into my train of thought. I did not time this video well. So as I post-trauma, everything I've learned, everything I've done hasn't really changed who I am. It's just revealed to me why I do things the way I do, why I am the way I am, and what to let go of that doesn't serve me. So I was talking about my activism, and I've always been political. It's always been an interest of mine. And it's funny how that has shifted too. So I had never in my life expected the loss of my child to lead to me being active in a sheriff's election in a county in Wisconsin in which I don't live, but the events of my life and the people in my life and the voices that are calling to me have led to that. You know, I have this, I was filming these Sheriff Sundays for a while, which I wanted to be global, and they just kept focusing more local, because we have to take care of the little areas of life that we have some control over, some say over. And this is an area where my son was killed, and I created relationships with people who work there. And so much so that this particular sheriff who is the sheriff of Dodge County, Wisconsin, created a PowerPoint about me to then display at a meeting, which has nothing to do with me. It's about traffic safety, in which it was a bunch of first responders and community members and the DA. And I am trying to keep a straight face because even as ridiculous and meta as that was, I want to take it seriously, but I can't. So if you follow me on Instagram, you can read those posts there and see what was said. But my point was, although I may have replaced the things I used to do and what gave me what myself used to be and what I was an advocate for and how I, ran my life. It hasn't changed. I still I don't have cable, but I still need the TV to be that ambient noise around me. I don't have I'm still an activist. It might not be about going green, which is super important to me, but it still is part of my life. I don't have Ilan anymore, but he's still my legacy. He's still the driving force behind everything I do. So it's just changed. I am still who I am. I know more about why I do what I do, and I'm always happy to help you find your path in that way as well. So I'm gonna throw some links down there, but I just want to remind you, please, to like my videos, subscribe, share, comment. Let me know what works for you, what doesn't. This is how I provide content. This is how I keep going and doing what I'm doing in life, which is, again, mostly through my work through 5 Purple Oranges and helping children around the world. And as I'm talking to you, I'm staring at pictures of Ilan's face, and I just know that I'm on the right path. And to that note, the client who just left, I was practicing raindrop technique on her, and she said she saw Ilan behind me and supporting me as I was working on her. So he's always in my life. He's always the raison d'etre of my life and will always be. And I'm sorry if this video is a little disjointed. Thanks for watching.